Good morning, sir. My name is Philip Brian Raloso from BPE1C. My topic is all about e-voting. Electric voting, also known as e-voting, that use electronic means to either aid or take care. Casting and counting vote electronic is the use of ICT that tries to minimize the human element of the vote collection and tabulation process. E-voting can use online information gathering and retrieval technology to expand the reach of voting. E-voting has the potential to reduce the cost of stopping polling places, reduce error of voters and election officials, allow for more uniform standards of ballot forms. Electronic voting creates a new indirect voting relationship that bring new security risks and that reduce the trustworthiness of the electoral process. We have two top models of e-voting. First, voting an official polling place with vote transmitted through internet to election officers. Second, voting at a remote collection with any internet connection and sending the vote into election official with digital signature for voters identify and verification. Depending on the particular implementation, e-voting may use standalone electronic voting, also called EVM, or computers connected to the internet. It may encompass a range of internet service, from basic transmission of tabulated results to full function online voting through common connectable household devices. The degree of automation may be limited to a marking a paper ballot or maybe a comprehensive system of vote input, vote recording, data encryption and transmission to serve and consolidation and tabulation of election results. Our CE voting system must perform most of these tasks while complying with a set of standards established by regulatory bodies and must also be capable to deal successfully with strong requirements associated with security, accuracy, integrity, swiftness, privacy, auditability, accessibility, cost effectiveness, scalability, illogical, sustainability. Electronic voting technology can include punch cards, optical scan voting system, and specialized voting, including self-contained direct recording electronic voting system or DRE. It can also involve transformation of ballots and votes via telephones, private computer networks, or the internet. Electronic voting advantage and disadvantage. First, the advantage. In the most of the advanced version of electronic voting machines, there are no external communication paths which make it difficult for the hackers to hack the machine and tamper the count numbers. Second, electronic voting machines with touch-based screen are proven to be advantageous for the physically challenged people in a paper ballot. These physically challenged people were not able to cast their votes in private. However, with the new EVM in place, even handicapped people can use their right to vote in private. Second, the disadvantage. First, with recent election in the United States, many software programs have claimed that the electronic voting machines are vulnerable to malicious programming, and if it gets affected, then any hacker can hack the machine and can tamper the vote count easily. Second, many physically challenged people have complained that the touch-based screen is not efficient enough to capture the vote accurately. Sometimes it leads to the voter ending up voting for someone else, and unintentionally. Electronic voting system may offer advantages compared to other voting techniques. An electronic voting system can be involved in any one of a number of steps in the setup, distributing, voting, collecting, and counting of ballots, and thus may or may not introduce advantages into any these steps. Potential disadvantage exists as well, including the potential for flaws or weakness in any electronic component. In general, two main types of e-voting can be identified. First, e-voting which is basically supervised and by representatives or of governmental or independent electoral authorities, electronic voting machine located at polling stations. Second, remote remote e-voting via the internet, also called i-voting, where the voter submit his or her vote electronically to the election authorities from any location.